Good evening, welcome to the Professor Maima Show. Hope you are doing well wherever watching me from around the world. Please subscribe, share, and like this video. So today I want to talk about the Kenyan universities. A few months ago, the lecturers in this great country of Kenya went on strike. They were agitating for pay increment. They were saying. So now they were given a pay increment. If you look at it, you do the average, it's as if from their net, whatever they are earning per month, it was as if they got 10,000 Kenya shillings increment. That is $100. Imagine after all those strikes of 2 months, students lost a lot of time in terms of studying. A lot of time was lost on research. The academic year was disrupted. A lot of time on research, time that should be used in this useful academic work was, what can I say, was wasted. And that's what I'm talking about. Kenyan Professor Only University. Kenyan Professor Only University. That is a university that is only taught by professors, managed by professors, and all the teachers are professors. All the administration, in fact, founded by professors, managed by professors, administered by professors, and lectured by professors. That's what I'm talking about. You know, here in Kenya, for the young Gen Zs, before you become a lecturer, you must first of all have 2 degrees or a master's degree. That is like you have the first degree, which is a bachelor's. It can be Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Education. And then you have a master's. It can be a Master's of Arts, Master's of Science, yeah, something like that. Master's of Engineering, Master's in Medicine, something like that. So once you have those 2 degrees, you can become a lecturer. But that's not the way it's supposed to be. It was supposed to be that if you get a master's, you start as a tutorial fellow. A tutorial fellow is someone like an assistant of a full professor, isn't it? And then when you get your doctorate, you become a lecturer. Now you become a lecturer. Now when you get a title like associate professor, you become a senior lecturer. And then when you get your doctorate, you become a lecturer, isn't it? So first of all is master's, you become a tutorial fellow. And then after some experience, when you get your doctorate and you have published 4 papers, 4 peer-reviewed papers. Peer-reviewed means that you are equals. All other lecturers have looked at those papers, those 4 journals, 4 papers. Others even publish even 100, but we must have a minimum of 4. With your doctorate, you become a lecturer, and later on a senior lecturer will become an associate professor, and then with them a full professor. So there are those 4 categories: tutorial fellow, lecturer, senior lecturer, associate professor, full professor. After some time, now full professor means you have written a lot of research, you have gone to conferences, you have experience of teaching of more than even 20 years. You understand? That's what I'm saying. Kenyan Professor Only University. What would it be nice, all these professors who have been crying for pay increment, even eating tear gas? I saw one of my former professors also running the streets after eating tear gas when they were agitating for pay increment, which they just got peanuts. Imagine a university, just indulge me, my viewers, my beloved viewers. Imagine a university whereby the professor are the ones who are only teaching. It's funded by professors. Maybe they come together. They have resources. These people have resources. They buy their own land. I hope a university on even a minimum of 20 acres. Not these universities which are on an 8th and they call it university. That's not a university. University should have such big land that can be used for. They should have big land that can be used for what can you say? That can be used for further development, things like those. Development expansion. So you have this university founded by professors, managed by professors, and then all the lecturers are professors. So if you're in first year, you're taught by a professor. There's some universities here, a student can enter first year and reach fourth year without actually meeting a full professor, not someone with a doctorate, but a full-fledged professor, which is unfortunate. Me as an undergraduate, I was taught by very many professors in all the units I was learning, I was taught in. Hmm? You know, all the units I took at university, at least there was a professor somewhere, whether it was English, whether it was psychology, you name it. Hmm? That's what I'm saying. Kenyan Professor only university. Hmm? I tell you for free, that university will have the most students. They can even just start with 5,000 students, maybe like 1,000. And then by the time they reach fourth year, it can be 5,000. Maybe they can start with 2,000. By the time they reach fourth year, they have over 10,000. Because they'll also be offering other courses. Now, this is the beauty of our university by only professors. Because it will have such prestige and such knowledge and it will get such what popularity, because we were living in the digital world. What will happen that this university becomes so popular outside even the Kenyan borders. So this university will even offer online courses. They'll get licenses easily, offer online courses. Like this university in South Africa called UNISA. On campus, it has 50,000 students. You Google, and then on the total population of students who are studying virtually, it's over 400,000 students. Those are billions of shillings. So these professors who are running for government to earn them $100 in pay increment will be dollar millionaires. In fact, they are saying all the lecturers in that university will be dollar millionaires, because per month they'll be earning an equivalent of, let's say, I don't know, $10,000 per month minimum, going up. And the amount of money they'll get for research will be big, because they'll have time to do research, do networking. And the reason they cannot do that now, because someone is working in 4 universities, teaching 10 courses, 1 lecturer, having over 1,000 students. How is he or she able to give quality? But imagine he or she is in one place, earning very good money, maybe only teaching 3 courses, maybe with a maximum of 200 students, and then you'll have tutorial fellows who will be coming to do tutorials just to assist him. Let's say he teaches the main course, but they are group work. Group works where the person with the master's or even a doctorate, in fact, a person with a doctorate will be helping the students group discussion, even in research. It will just be a class for research where the students can sit and whatever the professor taught in a lecture room or in a big hall, because there will also be people following virtually. These tutorial fellows who have doctorates and masters can assist the students to get the idea, to crystallize the information that was gotten in the lecture room, the lecture halls. That's what I'm saying. Our country needs big thinking. That's why our professors, they're really letting themselves down. They're really belittling their status. They should not be competing for small money with people who have only 1 degree, 2 degrees. Them, they already have knowledge. Even if they have, let's say, even 300 degrees, because the other ones are titles, associate professor and professor. Those are just titles that someone is given. They also have another degree which is called knowledge and experience. Knowledge and experience like a degree. They have knowledge and experience of life, which is a full degree. So these are people walking around with 4 degrees. You understand? That's why I'm saying Kenyan University, Kenyan Professor only University, Kenyan Professor only University. University founded by professors, managed by professors, administered by professors, and lectured by professors. Just imagine. Hmm? They will get so much money. In fact, there will be foreign exchange for the government. And once that experiment is done by one university, the government will be open. We'll say, what? We'll tell the other university, look at this university. It only has professors, and they're running a lot of money, and they're even giving us more money from taxes. Hmm? The government will be very happy. So these other universities will have to follow suit. Hmm? They start paying their lecturers well, so that they retain the best brains. If they have the best brains, maybe who have been stuck at a master's, they quickly give them full-time employment with the guarantee that these people register for them. In fact, they just employ them as tutorial fellows on full-time lecture, on full-time money, full-time benefits. It's called what? Pensionable. They just employ them on permanent terms. And then the young men and women will just further their degrees, get their doctorates, become associate professors and professors. And now the others who are professors will be now the ones running the show in terms of management, in terms of lecturing. You understand? So that's how it changed Kenya. And the reason I'm saying this, I was seeing this documentary on the television the other day about this satellite, the way satellite is now being dominated by 4 countries, namely America number 1, followed by China number 2, Russia number 3, and India number 4. So this is important, especially for the young Gen Zs. Everything is digital. Your phones relying on satellite. Your internet satellite. Your remote work satellite. So imagine a situation whereby America controls one half, China controls a quarter, and the other quarter is Russia and India. You cannot even develop because they'll be the one determining what developments, what you can even do, what work you can do. You understand? So that's what I'm saying. We need to change your education system. Our professors need to start their own universities, because now the government has stopped organizing it's called the higher education sector. It has left it to market forces. So the market forces, professors can start their own universities, and with the time everyone else will copy, because here in Kenya it's about copying. We like copying each other, isn't it? So these universities by Kenyan Professor only university, it will have people who have experience, who have knowledge and skills, who have the track record to be great professors, to be great lecturers, because they already have what it takes. And then we start creating graduates who are motivated by the academics, the ones who want to become lecturers, the ones to become anything in whatever field. We'll embrace technology. We'll have our own Elon Musk, where we can create spacecrafts by cooperating with other countries like Russia, the BRICS, create our own satellites. Africa should have its own satellites, so that now we determine our space. That's what I'm saying. Kenyan Professor only university. A university founded by professors, managed by professors, administered by professors, and lectured by professors. Period. Not this chaos whereby people are being paid $600. It's called what? Is it $400 gross? It's not even 400. If we were to multiply 120,000, I don't know. That's nearly $1,000 gross for a whole semester's work, 4 months. Once you tax it and you remove the expenses of transport, lunch, the person per month is ending only with $100. $100. After all that thing is taxed, and then you cut out your transport, your lunch, your money to facilitate for you to do research, to give the students up-to-date content, whether you're doing it online, you're traveling around, you have to eat well. That's what I'm saying. We have just reduced our universities to not even kiosks. Even kiosk is a good word. We have reduced them to hawking. Our universities are worse than hawking. They're worse than hawking areas because it's about survival, and they don't know why they are getting this money from students and they cannot balance their books. They don't know why. I mean, I've told you, for that to change, our professors need to start their own universities all over the country, offer good content, because now it's an open market. The one who's selling the freshest tomatoes is the one who will get customers. Rotten tomatoes out, fresh tomatoes in. So our professors will have the fresh tomatoes in their own kibanda, and the customers will float there. So I've seen, if in the market, when someone brings in fresh fruit, bananas, mangoes, people rush there. They leave the one who had mangoes which were rotten. So if these other areas, universities have decided to be rotten fruits, the professors with their fresh fruit, new knowledge and skills that they have, can start their own universities. This is the Professor Maima show. I want to pray for you watching me, that you have a long life, become rich and prosperous, not only you, your children, grandchildren, and all your generations. I also pray for myself to be prosperous and achieve all my goals in life. And also pray for Kenya to have a peaceful festive season, make merry in a responsible way, and also with the country to be peaceful, and also to come up with new projects and to have a reset for the country by our leaders. Our leaders need a reset for Kenya. Those are my prayers. Amen. So I just want to say, Gwaheri ya kuonana, Gwaheri.